Welcome back. Sit here, and as you guys can see, we are playing a new game. Um, playing LA Noire. So let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you, Pelican, for the follow. I appreciate you. All right. Let's do this.
The city of emerging greatness. The man without to be the car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. For every man can own his own home, and every agree not be overlooked by his neighbors. The city of romance holds his castle. Warring of the dream, possibly like the dream. The city of opportunists. The city of dreams, or how Hollywood should shape thoughts and desires in the entire planet. The city of pioneers. The city of dreamers. The city of underbellies. Where not everything exists as secrets. The 20th century city will become a model to a world. The city that has no boundaries. No stretches far as the eyes can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with your chain of command. The stakes get made, you deal with them. You know when you're fighting, you're on the same team.
Blessings, OG. How are you?
You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on your hat, or whether it's your partner, or maybe a watch command. But who do you trust at home? I made up my mind a long time ago.
Go ahead, KGPL. Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Second. Cool. Glad to hear it, man. Glad you're doing well. Hello. What was looping? Okay, there. Where am I going? Where am I going? Over here. Awesome. Oh, I'm sorry.
You might back up. Just
sir. Get a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, Negro male backed up and on his way to Central work. Witness this tall white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then drew his piece. You two guys trying to hook gas. You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Okay, hold on. Let me try to fix that.
That shot, guys.
Is there still an echo?
I'm not expecting any miracles here.
If we recover the weapon,
Bag it, return it to technical services.
Hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
this is a fist pump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't...
I can hear it.
Come up with anything, come find me, and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one. Look at this junk.
I'm not sure if that helped or not. I hope so.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Oh, shut up. There's a newspaper.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything? I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. Cole, come take a look at this. We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Seems irrelevant.
I tell you, I hate some of these partners that we have. They're awful. All they do is complain.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock
Did the
the
echo
mind
go-
again through a combination
go
of therapy
away?
and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
We
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Okay then. Yes! I'm glad it went away. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Alright, so we found the newspaper. There's 13 of those. First, let me actually turn that down for the copyright. The dialogue is fine. Subtitles, put them on. Excellent. I'm glad you're doing well. I hope you have a great weekend as well. Alright.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Sure. like history. Okay, we don't need that.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Here it is.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Yeah, that's what we need.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Really? I only ever learned about one. What was the other?
Not really our gig.
If you don't mind me
No
asking.
harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn. You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road? It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
To the gun store.
Take the next right. Straight through the next intersection. Go straight over. Right here. Take the next left. You should take the next right.
What if I don't want to take it? Really? I never knew that the Pentagon was a factor. Where I was, there wasn't that much news coverage about it.
Turn left when you can. Take the next left. Take the next right.
Oh, yeah. I know all about the Pearl Harbor. Yeah.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
That's not it. Model 27. There it is.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, you've
I
been a
learned
big
about
help.
that in
Anytime.
school.
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
I was always into learning about wars.
Let's see if he's at home.
School,
Owning the
especially
gun doesn't prove he
Cold
pulled the
War.
trigger.
That
Okay.
one was
In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den. Take a left here. It's the next right. Take the next right. Take the next left.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
Take the next right.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Keep going straight.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Keep going on this road. Go straight through.
Oh, nice. Yeah. 9/11 will always be a very infamous day in American
Stop
history.
just ahead.
Is it? Oh no, it's across the street. So we got apartment 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Okay, let's go. Here we go. Apartment 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division.
Talk to the
You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh. Wow, okay.
You ready, tough guy?
Oh, he hit me. You bastard. Not nice. Okay.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly
Can
felt
you hear
it.
me a little better?
He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Knock my head off. All right. Put it back. Oh. Alcoholic beverages.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
No. I'm looking for something else. What the hell are we gonna do with
I
that?
don't think this is going to help us.
Of course not. It's an apple. Ah. Now this should be of value.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
No, I've never been to LA. I want to go one day. I've never been. Have you ever been to LA? Or are you from there?
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Okay, Dan. Sorry, you were having a terrible day. I didn't know.
Well, you picked the right place,
Where are you
Cole.
from, if you don't
A
mind
city that
asking?
needed an honest cop like
I'm
a
from
thirsty
Chicago,
man needed
so
water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested.
That's where I'm currently
You were here to fight the good
living
fight,
right now.
solve
I lived
cases,
in
right
Virginia for a
wrongs.
while, too.
The force is like politics. There's no
It's not
sitting on the
lost here in
fence.
Virginia.
You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. They could only ever end.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14
here.
Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
BRB? Back now. I got thirsty.
Roger, KGPL. Working out him en route.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Weapons on the ground, now! Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
You're an idiot.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow.
Shut up, man.
Backup will be here soon.
What you complaining for?
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
chance, copper. You got closer? We'll cut you off.
Shit, really hurts.
I'm very upset about it.
Find some cover.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Okay.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Oh, that's nice.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
There we go.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
You got any more history facts?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourselves.
Why, you!
Watch it!
He's hiding in the alley!
right there! Stop now or I will shoot! I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire! You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now. Give it up, Wendell.
Stay the hell away from me!
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it!
What you running for?
There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time. You assholes already screwed me once.
It's over, Bowers! Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
The music does that.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star on the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick. My beat crosses 7th Street. Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Hey, I think I see a body.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
FN Browning, serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
have never owned a iPod or anything like that.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Products.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Let me see. Well, the music's all the way down. Could be that. Let's see. I hope that's better. Yeah. Oh.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement. All right, yes, the dead person.
The nice thing about ego groups, they don't talk about other people.
What are we waiting for?
Oh, you're the first of your family.
Hey, I think I see a body.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
And I thought this was such a nice area.
Awesome. So they didn't
I swear, this
see anything. Okay, that's fine.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Alright. Let's go and interrogate.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Oh yeah, I've
Mr.
seen
Gage's
Back to the
first name.
Future.
Everett.
And you are?
The
Galleta.
series. It's my brother's favorite. He used to have me watch every single one all the time. Okay? Answer the question.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Yes, we know she's lying, but thanks for the help.
You're lying, Miss Goleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Goleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu.
It's awesome when celebrities...
Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store.
When their birthday comes...
He's showing me a lovely watch.
When their birthday comes around...
Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other.
It's like we can
Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happens?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Okay, so?
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Oh, damn. Come on.
You're making me angry, Miss Goleta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Goleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Goleta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my...
All right.
My...
Rank 2.
Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Greatest actors of all time.
Officer, please come with me.
I don't need to call that in. I don't think so. Oh, okay. Nope, we're good. Just got it.
Hey, I think I see a body.
Don't you honk at me. That was rude. Yeah. We're seeing all of the crazy murders of...
Turn right here. Turn left when you can. Go straight. Keep going straight. Look out! You need to take the next left. Take the next right turn.
Can't be getting in the way. Clearly, not an experienced driver. At least not here.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Now we gotta. Oops. Okay.
Straight through the intersection.
My bad.
God damn it, Cole!
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
You must really like history. It's very interesting. 'Cause I never
Officer
knew
Cole Phelps.
when
Are you
that
Edgar
was
Kalu?
founded.
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Well, he's about to start running.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here! Too late, Kalu!
Get out of here. Oh my gosh! Where are you trying to run off to?
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
So happy.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir. Sure
Then tell me, Boyle. I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of
My
justice?
mom was born on.
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young
Back in
Phelps.
1977.
You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
I know that.
How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
My sister had one.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming.
She had a.
May the cat eat him and the cat be
Nintendo
eaten by
as
the
well.
devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
I used to play them whenever she would let me, of course.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
It wasn't off.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You're a liar. Why are you lying?
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
I sure can.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
All right. Got a promotion.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here,
wow.
Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
Shh, quiet, everybody. Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle, signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
He was in the bathtub and they'd taken one of his fingers.
Wow. Didn't know that. It's always good to learn some new stuff. Well, I'm going to end this stream here. It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning.